Well, we're back on the part which I don't like about the manga. We're back to despair and the fact that whatever awaits us now is just another mega shock. The bombs have been dropping from on Tokyo Ghoul, one surprise after another. First it was disgustment, now it is just been suspense, and now another 3 chapters in a row. We see once again the new surprise, but the beginning of this chapter was that Toka and gang are still running, but of course they're being blocked off. Turns out that Aura, the Kikyo Aura, who and the other and the dandy guy, the Morgan Tanakamaru, they both predicted it, and now they're here. Well, I can't wait to get them killed. Just the very thought of what Kikyo is saying here is making me sick. So then again, ghouls are not exactly meant to be kind, but compared to all these, they almost look kind. It still seems that Morgan still uses his higher mind or angel beat or whatever he called that Ukaku, that very advanced projectile shooting one. As he shoots it towards the others, Hinami finally shows her second Kagugan, the butterfly shield one. Unfortunately, she is beyond exhausted, so she faints. And of course, Ayato tries to take them on by himself, but Kikyo managed to pin him down by using a Ukaku class plus X called Sebes, apparently a home in. But Toka saves her brother from being killed, which apparently just reflecting the damage just by emerging back her own Kagunes. So her Ukaku, I mean. So will they finally fight? Yes, please, just kill these two. I mean, I've always wondered what kind of personality Kikyo has, but now I'm not really that. I'm all for the dandy guy to die. So at least let the ghouls escape now. For whatever is happening now, I have a very big feeling it will be despair. We see the Zero Squad that have catched up to Kaneki's morning. Turns out that Take Hirako, was that his name? The the guy from his own squad, the guy that seems to hate Arima, the guy that stabbed Uta in the face when he took the face of his mentor. There's no confirmation on why he did that. Is he secretly resenting his old partner mentor? Could be that Arima was a very strict and quite distant mentor, or maybe, just maybe, Tako Hirako knew who Arima really was and he was disgusted by it. Either way, for some strange reason, he is back to the Zero Squad. Well, it's not strange, he was reported to be transferred, but we see him for the first time. And the fact that he knows that Kaneki is Kaneki-ken, he's gonna say Sakaki, but he still instead Kaneki-ken. I guess the secret on who Sasaki wasn't that big, or something else. Elsewhere, that sadistic warden is still being collapsed in anger about everything. However, we don't have time for that. Because something very bad happens. As the warden continues to drown in his anger and disgustment, suddenly a familiar face appears behind the warden and breaks his neck and, or more likely, breaks it then cuts it off. Maybe cuts it off. Who is that? It's Donata, who reveals that the SS Clown's cells are open. And that reminds me, Uta shows himself revealing to be one of the guy's gas masks, wearing number 86. Throws a mask to Donata, who says, "Clown, to let's go meet the king," revealing that the feared father, Donata Poparando, whatever his last name was, is a clown. That's the bombshell. Donata is a clown. I mean, we know nothing of the Piero, or the clowns, as we sometimes call them. Nothing at all. It's clear that they have been responsible for many of the evil at all, but what are their motives? Are their motives just sadistic joy, or do they have another thing? Here it seems to hint that they want to find the one-eyed king. But given to the fact that Donata is somehow a clown, does that mean that this is not just some young ghouls creating chaos? No, I think this is actually a legitimate organization that has been along for a long time. The way Donata says the SS clown's cell is open, is he talking about his own or is he talking about more than one? Either way, now that Donata is a clown, one wonders what kind of despair awaits us now, because he's gonna escape. And Uttap, his motives has always been shrouded in mystery. On one hand, it's clear he's sadistic. On the other hand, he seems to genuinely be friendly towards Renji and Yomo. I mean, Renji and to Toka. Then again, maybe everything is just a clownish act. But Donata, we all know he was sadistic, but he was Amon Kotaro's foster father until Amon just happened to see what he really was. Ever since that day, Amon hated ghouls, but now he's a one-eyed ghoul himself. Is this a hint towards that the former father and son are gonna meet for something very disastrous? Also, it's what was that thing? Damn, I lost what it was. Oh yeah, it was. Donald has always been very intelligent, and be able to deduce many things. How has he been able to do that? Is it because he is somehow connected to the clowns, or is it just because of his amazing hearing? Well, what kind of despair awaits us now? Because I have a very big feeling we were gonna meet despair soon. Give me a thought, you have any.